Greetings, Nuggets. It's Cliff here. Welcome to my first video of the new year. I hope you all had a wonderful New Year's Eve. I hope you celebrated well. I hope you had tons to drink, tons of fun, and the good music stuff. So, I want to recap briefly, or not briefly, I want to recap the last year. What happened? What will I do in this year? What will I do different? And so on and so forth. God, my beard is that way. It should be going this way, not that way. Functioning beard problems. 2025 has been a fantastic year in terms of music for me. Like not playing music or making music, but in general, music wise, it has been awesome. Seriously, awesome. My fiance and I, we have been to like 15, 20 different concerts. We've been to three festivals. I played a session show with my with my brothers in crime from Oversense, whom I fucking love. And yeah, we started off in January with Hell Boulevard, then which I have a fun story for you. I think a day before the show, where I was talking with the guitarist from Hell Boulevard, I texted him on Instagram and said, like, dude, I hope I can speak when I come to tomorrow's show because I'm having dental surgery today. So let's see how this works. And yeah, long story short, I had dental surgery. Then the day after, we went to the concert. And yeah, it was fun. I could speak. And I also, that was around the time where I started to taking the content or making content thing, trying to take it a bit seriously. And if you ever been to a Hell Boulevard show, I can only, or if you haven't been, I can only encourage you because them boys are the most down to earth people you will ever fucking meet on planet Earth. I'm a total sucker for them in general because hanging out with them at shows is probably the most fun thing ever. You talk lots of dumb bullshit, and yeah. Then I think through the course from February until November, we've seen the band Die Legende von Nord, which is roughly translated to The Legend of North. I think we saw them 5 times. Yeah, 5 times. We were at the release show, then a month later, then in July, then in September, and then October and November, I think it is. And yeah, so we saw them 5 times. We're like good friends with the band. We also got tickets again for them in 3 weeks, where they're bringing their new release album. And yeah, honestly, it was super fun. And then the festivals rolled on, which were in June, was the first one, which is in Bavaria. It's called the ARG Festival. Basically, you're just saying the pirate word ARG. Which is like a 900 people festival. It's super small, super packed, like super small, like 800, 900 people. 3 days, I think tickets around $90, which is super cheap. The festival on its own is amazing. I've never been to such a amazing festival where I like you kind of know everyone there. So once you've been there, you kind of know the entire festival. It says a lot. Band wise, like the opener and the second or third band, I'll kind of like local bands, like bands from around the area, and the later spots are like reserved for like a bit bigger bands, and then you have the headliner. I think last year, 2025, was Vague, and headliner for the last day was Ice Regen. Uh, totally sick. And yeah, you meet some people there you never thought you'd actually meet because while a symphonic metal band, Snow White Blood, was playing, uh, I was kind of checking out the stage because like they were setting up, doing all kinds of fun stuff, and all of a sudden I see casually the vocalist Bolle from Heaven Shall Burn walking by, and I'm like, the fuck is he doing here? Isn't he supposed to be at home in bed? Because um, couple days before the festival, where he was just watching his girlfriend, which I found out is the vocalist for Snow White Blood, he blew his voice at the Rock am Ring festival and had to cut them short. So yeah, I got a chance to talk with him for some bit, just a tiny bit, and yeah, Arc Festival is always like coming home. It's a beautiful festival, very well organized, and this year is actually also the 20th anniversary of the Arc Festival, which I'm hyped because got some good bands. And let's see what kind of stuff they will bring up with. And it was also in 2023 I opened the festival with my then band Nuke, and it was sick. It was awesome. Then July came, and then we were at the Rock Hearts Festival, which on its own is gigantic as fuck. And I think I've never been to more signing sessions than on that festival because I just wanted to see many, so many people at the signing session stand that it was not normal anymore. Um, all the bands that played there are bands whom I haven't seen in like ages, and was like, dude, I seriously need to get my shit together and see them. So bands like Rhapsody of Fire, bands like Visions of Atlantis, Powerwolf, Heaven Shall Burn. Fun fact: Heaven Shall Burn were playing there, but not with Marcus. Marcus was he tried to sing, but his voice was so fucked that they got Britta from Hi-Rez on vocals, and god damn it, she killed it. Um, because one of my favorite songs is, or two favorite songs from Heaven Shall Burn are Voice of the Voiceless and their encore song Inside. And if you're a Heaven Shall Burn fan, you know exactly how this is gonna go out. So, and yeah, she fucking killed it. It was sick. And also at the festival, one of my personal favorites to see this year was Dragon Force. Kind of weird, you know that band. And this is the surreal thing. Let me know in the comments if you feel that way exactly. You've been listening for a band for God knows how many years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. My example with Dragon Force, I've only listened to them on my phone, on CD, on Guitar Hero, on YouTube, and basically seeing them live and actually hearing that the on a cold winter morning, it was surreal. It was surreal hearing Through the Fire and Flames like literally live. So Yeah, I loved it. I was sick. And uh, my girlfriend was actually, her highlight was Rhapsody of Fire. Easily because Rhapsody is like probably her most favorite power metal band on planet Earth. Well, she was in the second row. I was getting autographs from Dark Tranquility. Awesome band as well. So it's like completely mixed. We got autographs from like Powerwolf, Cradle of Filth, Frogleap from Leo, whom I've never thought I would ever see. Him and Rabia. Oh my god, that was sick. Uh, uh, Visions of Atlantis, which was also fun to see because the guitarist and the bassist of Visions of Atlantis are actually close friends of mine, and I'm from Austria. They're from Austria because I'm from the upper side of Austria, and they're from Vienna. This is like an hour away. Like I'm born here, they're from here, so it's like kind of okay. There's like a little camaraderie shit thing. But I spent so much time in Vienna and hanging out with them at some festivals and concerts and whatnot. And yeah, I think also sick at the Rockarts Festival or Frozen Crown. I can't stop speaking good things about uh, what we saw at the festival. Uh, Too many bands like Heaven Shall Burn, Dark Tranquility, Insomnium, Rhapsody, Glory Hammer, Dragon Force, blah blah blah, what else not, and everything. In Extremo, Asenblut, yeah, Asenblut is kind of like a German-ish thing, Amon Amarth thing, like sick band. And when you meet the vocalist, like the vocalist is like this and like this. So he's a behemoth. He's a literal behemoth of man. He's a hunk of man. He's a beef castle. He's just him. And the fun fact, if you're just walking around the festival, blatantly like fly on the wall, not there on purpose, you can sometimes have the luck to run into some musicians, or like me, run into like 50 musicians like this. Whether it be G and Mark from Dragon Force, where I'm randomly just spotting them walking around the Infield Festival, or finding a completely wasted Sam at like 12:30 a.m. in the morning while he has to go to bus call. So yeah, that festival alone was like worth every experience. Then in August we were at the Miraluna Festival, which is the most gorgeous, the most beautiful festival you will ever see, because so many people, and I don't know how else should I say this, but if you are at an ordinary metal festival like the Wacken or Summer Breeze, you kind of tend to sometimes run into bad people where you're thinking, yeah, those fuckers should not be here, but not at that festival. Like, that festival is like literally the most nicest place on earth because it's just a whole goth community, and it's amazing, literally amazing. And yeah, I actually just wanted, sorry, I actually wanted to make a um, video of the 10 best songs that I heard last year, or 5 songs, I don't know. And I kind of got stuck on recapping every fucking thing that happened last year because it's so much information that I want to just pan it out. Um, yeah, I'll I'll show you some of my favorite songs that I got to hear last year, and yeah, and I'll also show you how to play them because actually this is a guitar channel and not a interviewing yapping channel. But I like to talk, so who gives a fuck? So the I just have to check something really quick. I just need to figure out when that album came out. Uh, when was it released? When was it released? Okay, so it came out in 2024. Okay. So I can't play any stuff from there because it's not a 2025 album, but yeah, nonetheless. Um, so some of my definitely memorable songs from this year were definitely Bleed From Within. Their entire album Zenith is, oh, it's just sick, gorgeous, lovely, everything. It's probably the best thing I've heard in a while. So I'll give you a little. I'm gonna play you one of my personal favorite songs from their album Zenith, which is "In Place of Your Halo." It's one of the gnarliest songs I have heard, and yeah, I'll play you. Whoops! Switch on the guitar. I dig that song. Um, I also talked to Gunzi about it and like which tuning did he use for that song. And fun fact, it's actually drop C, where you have the six strings tuned to drop C, and then you have the low seven string as a A. So you're not in a drop A tuning, so you're like a drop C A ish type of thing because the original tabs show here. So, but for me, it's love drop A. Okay, so yeah, that is one of my favorite songs from Bleed From Within. And I also love the fact that in like the end of the breakdown where they go, where they're literally bending behind the nut. But you have to have like a little bit thicker strings and you have to like punch down real hard because you are actually detuning your guitar. So, uh, yeah. Uh, what else there's to say? Oh yeah, after I'm done filming this video, I have to sit down and learn some songs for the Oversense show that I'm playing next month. And also in 3 weeks, I'm playing a little solo concert in a nursing home where I have to learn some 70s and something like that, something a little bit easier to listen and easier to digest for some other people. And yeah, what a year it has been. And I can't wait because this year we're also going to like 4 festivals. We're also going to like 20 different concerts, starting in 3 weeks. And yeah, we'll count how many we've actually going to been there. So yeah, um, I don't know if this yapping shit is popular or not. I just wanted to like uh, take everything into consideration. Oh yeah, and by the way, um, as I read on the internet, 2026 is gonna be 2020 2016's revival. Basically, I'm all for it. Let's bring back the dank memes. Let's bring back the dab, and let's have fun. Oh, conclusion. All right, you little nuggets. Like and subscribe, and yeah, we'll start a meme video game journey together for 2026 because everyone is focusing on being perfect or using AI and all this kind of dumb shit. Well, not me. I'm going to use memes and like caramel dancing and some stuff. Yeah. So, catch you in the next video. Um, Also, I'm gonna edit some of this stuff up and make a few posts, like tons and tons of posts. I will cut them up, eat them up, split them up, and what else not? I'll try to compound it and make it a little bit more eatable and digestible, so we all can have a bit fewer watch time because I know this is a longer video that I've ever thought of making. And yeah. Oh, and just before I forget, you got Weezered. I'm out.